Hey, this is Scott. Tomorrow it will have been 6 weeks since my surgery, the vertical gastric sleeve procedure. This morning I weighed in at 313 pounds, which is 55 pounds down from when I started the pre-op diet 7 weeks ago. Um, Overall, I'm doing pretty well. Um, my pants before the surgery were a size 50, occasionally a 48 if they were loose, but let's call it 50, right? Because I had to buy that for the wedding, and I had to buy a pair of shorts in that size as the last thing I bought before the surgery. Um, right now, I'm wearing a size 42 waist, which is 8 inches. In case you can't do math, I don't know. I'm just really proud it's 8 inches smaller in my waist size. Um, I before was wearing a 3XL tall shirt. Now I can wear a 2XL tall. My health is, had some ups and downs. After the surgery, my psoriatic arthritis pretty much went away for about a month. Psoriatic arthritis is an autoimmune condition, um, so it can flare up and go away seemingly at random. Um, I was really hopeful that the weight loss meant it was gone for the long term, but then it came back. So most likely what was happening is that while my body was using my immune system's resources to heal from the surgery, it didn't have the resources to do, autoimmune attacks on my own joints. Now that I'm pretty much healed up, yeah, my arthritis is back. It sucks. But even with my arthritis being back, uh, pretty much just as bad as it was before, I'm still able to do much more than I could. Um, Before the surgery, when my arthritis was kind of in the range it was right now, I had a lot of trouble getting up and down our stairs. I had to walk down our stairs sideways because my knee couldn't take my weight. Um, and now I can get up and down the stairs just fine. I don't really get out of breath from going on a healthy walk. Um, I just I feel better across the board. A lot of people give me compliments on my weight loss, and it doesn't seem too real to me until I go back and look at old pictures. The other day we were editing some video from our nephew's wedding, and I officiated at the wedding, and I could not believe how big I was in the video. I didn't watch it, right away after the wedding, and I hadn't watched it since then. And man, if I wasn't already about to get surgery when that was filmed, seeing that would have definitely convinced me. Um, I just, I'm really glad I made that change. As far as diet, I'm able to eat pretty much anything as long as I don't go for a lot of carbs. Anything that's full of carbs like bread, rice, pasta really swells up in the stomach and makes me feel like I'm going to explode. Even if I have just a little bite of tortilla that comes with like fajitas or something, just too much. But as far as protein goes, I can eat probably about 4 ounces of chicken or beef. If you imagine a deck of playing cards, that's a little bit bigger than that is the typical protein serving that I'll have. Um, the the biggest challenges for me since the surgery are number one is getting in water. You have to have at least 64 ounces of water a day, and I just can't fit that much water in me. You have to literally be sipping on water all day. You have to always have a drink in your hand, a calorie-free drink. So there have been a lot of days when I've been really dehydrated. At one point when I took my arthritis shot, it made me sick, which it tends to do, and then I got more dehydrated from being sick, and I was just a mess. When you're dehydrated, one of the signature things about it is like if you get up quickly or if you bend over, you'll feel dizzy and sort of almost like you'll pass out. So I've been really concentrating on drinking enough water. Um, Getting enough protein in can be a challenge, I think, because I'm really avoidant of carbohydrate. foods, I've been doing all right. I'm pretty confident I'm getting the required protein in just from my general meals. Occasionally I'll have a protein shake. Um, what else? So one of the worst things for about a month after the surgery was diarrhea. And I had terrible gas and terrible diarrhea for a month straight. It was horrendous. Um, there were many runs to the restroom. Oh, that was a bad pun. But I was, it was very unpleasant and difficult to work your life around having to run to the restroom at a moment's notice. After about 4 or 5 weeks, it's gone away. I think as my diet normalized and my stomach healed, the digestive system's kind of back on track. I've been taking a probiotic acidophilus pearls supplement. That seems to have helped. Something else that is sometimes difficult is taking the vitamins. We have chewable gummy vitamins. They're better than nothing, but they don't have quite as complete nutrition as a standard multivitamin. Chewable vitamins just really screw up my stomach, so I have to do either the gummy vitamins or a regular pill. I'm at the point now where I can take a regular pill if I haven't eaten too much. If I've eaten just a little bit, those go down okay. Really, it's been a pretty smooth experience. Didn't mean that to be another diarrhea pun, but sorry. Apart from that, I'm doing pretty well. So, a couple things I want to mention. Some friends of mine have recently had other weight loss procedures, so if you want to learn more, I'm going to flash their URLs down at the bottom of the screen. My friend Jolie and her partner Jennifer are going through lap band, and they're also having a stricture done, I think, which is where apparently they kind of sew up part of the stomach, similar to a gastric sleeve, but they leave the stomach intact, but kind of smaller. And our friends Whitey and his wife Libby had gastric bypasses a week ago. So in addition to the information that you can get from our blog, it'd be really cool if you checked out the blogs of our friends, which I'll put down at the bottom. And I think if you look at all three of us, all three pairs of us, you have the 3 major weight loss surgeries. So if you're trying to figure out which one to do yourself, you can look at me and Ryan for the gastric sleeve. You can look at Jolie and Jennifer for the lap band, and you can look at Whitey and Libby for the traditional bypass, the Roux-en-Y. So as always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment or message me on Twitter. My username is XKOT. And I'll be checking in again. If you're somebody out there who's trying to decide if you're going to make a change, I gotta say, do it. I wish I had done this 5 or 10 years ago. I think I've missed out on several years of good quality of life because of my weight, and I don't want to waste any more of my life feeling bad, feeling too tired to get up and walk around, not fitting in airplane seats, all that crap. Make a change, whether it's surgery, whether it's Weight Watchers, whatever you do. Just don't be satisfied with living with yourself when you're not happy. I gave in to apathy or feeling defeated for a really long time, and man, I can't tell you how much different my outlook on life is. When I think about the future, I don't think about all the things I can't do. I think about all the things that I can do, and it's fantastic. So, take care.